everybody, welcome back to Live Naked Cars. I'm Nick Amrine, and my dad and I do some car reviews on some super cool muscle cars. Today we're here with Aaron, thank you so much, and Brian.
Thank you.
Hi. We're going to be talking, I'm really excited, this car is just beautiful, but we're going to be talking about a 1961 Impala, bubble top. So first we're going to start off with a little background on the car and why kind of Brian wanted to buy it, his interest, and then we're going to hop in, we're going to go for a little ride, and then Aaron's going to give us all the specs and everything. But so Brian, what was the background? Why this car? And
to keep it simple, I've always been a big car guy, and I love Impalas. And I actually have a good friend that gave me some real good advice, because I was going back and forth between a 61 bubble top and a 62 coupe. And he said, you know, if you're going to buy a car, you need to buy the car that you want, that you really love. And this is it. This is the car. I bought it out of Washington from a guy. It was a total restored, actually, 6-cylinder car.
Okay.
The guy put a ton of money in it. It blew my mind. Brakes, power steering, all factory stuff. And it was like, well, this ought to be perfect to totally throw all that stuff away, sell it all, and let's hop it up.
Start fresh.
Yeah, let's start. Let's go for it. And we did. Yeah, we went. I wouldn't say we went over the top, but this thing.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I mean, I was saying earlier, you know, when we saw this car at the Yorba Linda car show, I thought it was the most beautiful car there. So, so how long ago? When was that? How long have you had it?
We purchased the car. I guess it's been about 3 years, probably.
Probably almost.
Yeah,
3 years,
almost 3 years.
Okay.
And then Aaron didn't take it in till on I believe January 2 years.
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Right?
In which January 2017 is when I acquired the shop.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And so his car was the first car to come in.
Yeah.
Pretty much
So
what started.
before we get there, I want to.
Yeah.
I want you to tell everybody how'd you start this whole thing? Oh, by the way, we're out here in front of Orange County Hot Rods. So I forgot to mention that as well. So how did you start? You were telling me it was a mobile type service.
So Orange County, and we're in the Inland Empire right now.
Yeah.
So there, people are wondering, you're not in Orange County.
Yeah.
So it all started in Orange County, and what I did is I got a minivan, and really it all started. People wanted me to work on their cars, and so I didn't have a shop or anywhere to work on it. My wife wasn't going to let me do it at the house, and so I said, you know what, I'll come to your house and I'll do what we need.
Yeah.
So that's really how it all started. So I started a mobile restoration service where I go to people's house, restore it in their garage, even frame ups from everything, the paint jobs, everything. And then that way they can close the garage at night. They still have their car they can look at.
It's a great
and
idea.
sit down, have a beer, just watch it being restored.
Sit there, watch you work while they drink a beer.
Exactly. And then they just write me a check at the end, so it's all
perfect.
We're all happy.
When you thought you wanted this car, you wanted this build, did you have kind of a general idea of exactly what you wanted, or did things change a lot throughout the process for you?
I don't really honestly think that they changed a great deal.
Okay.
Aaron and I become friends over the whole thing anyway.
Yeah.
When you work with Aaron, you're working with a buddy, really.
Yeah.
Don't be sorry.
And it makes it easy, It's easy.
Yeah.
I had an idea. The car was originally red with a white top and a white stripe, and that's so, you see that all the time.
Yeah.
And I wanted to work with the red, so I figured, well, let's paint the roof red. And then I'm a big black interior guy, and I'm going, well, we need to figure out how to tie in the black interior with the outside.
Oh, absolutely.
So we just did a black stripe, something real simple.
Yeah.
And I think it worked.
So another thing I wanted to ask, I guess I can ask both of you. We can start with Brian. Is there anything, at least on the exterior, that something small? I think I was reading that you were talking about something about the signals on the.
Yeah. If you take a look at the
windshield wipers.
Well, yeah, that's we'll hit that.
There you go. I didn't even notice that.
Well, I wanted to do the cowl smooth, and Aaron said, well, heck, let's take out the windshield wiper I don't know what you call it, what the tech term
Transmissions.
is. Yeah, there you go. The little bubble for the transmissions where they come through. So he's smoothing the whole thing out.
Okay.
Which took him, can we be honest?
A couple.
It took 2.
A couple
Well,
times.
no big deal.
Yeah.
No big deal, you know.
So, something like this, he is not going to drive it in the rain. So it's like, why have windshield wipers?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's
simple
true.
concept.
Yeah.
So, why not take it to the stream, fill the cowl?
Yeah. I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's very smooth. Yeah, this is the second one I did, but the first
What happened in the first one?
The first one, when you weld on thin stuff like this,
I'm sure that's fun.
the heat and the warpage,
Yeah.
to the naked eye, you can't tell.
Yeah.
But as soon as you put it up to body lines, everything's just curvy, and so I just bought another one, started over, and you learn as you go.
Yeah.
So
What kind of started it was the car, when I purchased it, didn't have the Chevrolet script on the hood. It was gone. They had filled it. They did a good job.
Yeah.
So I got to thinking, well, heck, let's just smooth the whole front end on it. So we took off the little, I call them the shark fins on each
Okay.
top of each fender. But to get back to the turn indicators, I had seen those online.
Yeah.
And I knew they had them for Tri-5s. I actually was going to do them on my 56. And it struck me, well, let's see if we can get them for the Impala. And you'll have to do a close-up, but
Yeah.
there's a red turn arrow, so every time you use the turn indicators, it lights up. And I guess they're doing that on all the new cars
Yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah.
And I just thought it was kind of a trick little
Yeah.
ad, you know.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, just something a little different.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff in the car too, but I guess we could touch a little bit on what's underneath the hood. So
Sure.
What do we got? Motor, transmission.
motor, that was going to be a couple different choices.
Okay.
First we were going 383, and then Brian was looking at all the Christmas catalogs and he goes, hey, there's this new small block 400 out.
Okay.
I'm like,
I want something bigger.
oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, small block 400s
Bigger's
have-
always better.
Yeah.
yeah, small block 400s have a ton more torque, and it's like, it's brand new,
Yeah.
30,000 mile warranty, can't go wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, let's get that, and it's a blueprint motor,
Okay.
and blueprint engines makes it. I
So it's
ordered
a
that
400 cubic inch.
400 cubic inch, and then we put a 700R trans behind it, overdrive transmission,
Right.
and that was built by Bowtie Overdrives in Hesperian.
Okay.
And super solid setup. I mean, you got fairly decent gas mileage, runs on pump gas, 430 horses right out of the crate. So by the time it gets to the back wheels,
Yeah.
he probably has an easy 375 to the back wheels.
Yeah.
So, and that's a good, you can drive anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
You want power, just give it gas, and
Yeah.
you know, you're down the road. So,
Yeah.
and it sounds good too.
Ah, well, we're
Yeah.
gonna be checking that out, but let's hop
Yeah.
in this thing.
All right,
Ready for a spin.
let's go.
It's gonna be fun. It's so nice. I don't even want to touch anything. All right, everybody.
All right, let's get.
We're taking this thing for a spin.
Sucker sounds mean,
Yeah, it does. Oh man.
mean and mild.
So we got Ryan is the owner of the car. We got Aaron here. He's the one that pretty much built everything. Not pretty much, did. But we were talking about interesting thing here. What were we talking about earlier, Aaron?
Well, this isn't a 4-speed.
Okay.
It's an automatic. But low car shifters, they make a automatic shifter where we can put a 4-speed ball on it.
Okay.
And this has the factory SS 4-speed console in it. So really, this thing fools a lot of people. That's just one of those touches
Yeah.
that
It's awesome.
It's interesting. Yeah, yeah. But
I
that's
mean-
the stuff I love to do. Just
Yeah.
like, what can we do to make this off the beat?
It's like sneaky, you know?
Yeah,
It's like
and 100% of the time, everybody thinks this is a 4-speed
oh,
car.
I would imagine.
So-
Yeah. So let's touch on some of the other stuff. So we we touched on motor, 400 cubic inch motor. What was the transmission?
Automatic transmission, overdrive, 700R automatic, and it just cruises on the freeway.
Yeah.
Once it hits overdrive, you know, you can just cruise this thing at 80 miles an hour, and it's really nice.
And so we were saying probably to the rear wheels, it's about horsepower
Probably about 375.
Okay.
But the motor itself is 430 horsepower.
430.
On 91 pump gas. So
you mentioned something about the suspension. So what's the?
Oh yeah, the suspension is ride tech coilovers. It does not have airbags. We didn't want to deal with. Brian doesn't want to deal with airbags, which is fine. The ride tech coilovers and everything just really give it a great handling.
Okay.
As you can feel it, it's a smooth ride.
Very smooth.
And it feels like a brand new car. It's awesome.
Yeah.
We put C5 Corvette brakes on it. Yeah, just everything. Tubular A-arms, of course, from Ridetech. And
So what are the tubular A-arms?
tubular A-arms, we take off the factory stamp
Okay.
A-arms, and we put tubular A-arms, which
Okay.
are, you know, actual tubes.
Yeah.
And with all the engineering they have nowadays, they give it better angles, caster, camber, better ride,
Okay.
you know. And it's always great to update your suspension
Yeah.
that way it just feels better.
Well, I was gonna say I think that's one of the first things I thought when we started driving around was how smooth this feels, because I think a lot of times, I think, you know, classic muscle cars are amazing, you know, but sometimes you can feel the, you know, an older car, you know, it doesn't ride as smooth,
Right.
like you're saying, as a new car.
Right.
That's what I feel like in this car. I feel like we're in a brand new car that's just
Oh, absolutely.
Smooth.
It's awesome.
I wish
suspension.
I wish all of you could be sitting in my spot right now. This car is just so smooth, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah. And with
It's
this
bitchin'. Right?
dashboard.
That's the good word.
Yeah. Totally bitchin'.
Totally bitchin'.
It's rad. And so, with this dashboard, it's the first one they've made engine turn for a 61 Impala.
Okay.
We have this guy who makes these dashboard pieces, and we sent him the original dashboard, which he used it as a template to make us an engine turned dashboard. So this is the first Impala to have his first dashboard.
Really?
Yeah. So right now you probably won't find one at a car show with this engine turned dashboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has just enough spark to, you know, make it fun.
We're not gonna tell Brian
It's
about
not
this.
super horsepower, but enough horsepower to.
Brian's not gonna know about our driving until he sees it on the video.
I'm not buying you new tires, Brian.
Sorry, Brian. You might be cringing when you when you get a chance to see this. We're taking good care of it though. We're staying out of trouble.
It's really, God, it's so fun to drive this car.
Oh, it's awesome.
So smooth. Everything works. It's got vintage air in it. The updated air conditioning system and heater, and it's just awesome car.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a new classic car.
A new classic car. Yeah. And Dakota digital gauges.
That's awesome.
They're not actually digital; they're analog.
Okay.
And but digital inside the gauges. So it's all new, updated stuff. It's really awesome.
Yeah, this thing is just.
Yeah, and the interior, everything it's simple.
Exactly.
This car is so simple.
Yep.
That it's, you know, it's a clean ride. You can put this next to a car that has 500,000 in it, and a lot of people like this car because it's simple.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the one thing I was telling Brian earlier is like, I love, it's a beautiful, clean car, but it's like what I think of classic. It's like a classic looking, simple car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rides like new.
Yeah. And
It's got a perfect amount of horsepower.
yeah, horsepower. There's so many horsepower options. I mean,
Yeah.
you could easily add a supercharger to this.
Yeah.
You know, put another couple hundred horsepower to it if you wanted.
Oh wow, for a second there.
Good thing you didn't drop the camera.
I was holding on for dear life. Ooh, that smells good.
Oh yeah.
Burning rubber.
We need to make some scented candles like that. There's our market.
Trademark.
Trademark. That's right.
Trademark scented candles, burnt rubber.
All right.
Let's
Ready
hit it,
for
baby.
launch.
Let's hit it. Yeah.
All right.
Oh God. I mean,
Ooh.
every one of these episodes, I've been like, you could hop in something like this in the morning. You
Yeah.
don't even need a cup of coffee.
Yep.
Just take it for a drive, do some burnouts, get your heart pumping.
That's right. This is your caffeine.
Yeah,
right here.
exactly.
My
Some
God.
natural caffeine. Oh, this is cool stuff.
And then one of these days we'll do the 900 horsepower 69 Camaro.
Shit. Yeah, that's
It's just that even
Yeah.
scares me. That's just wicked.
That was fun, Aaron.
All right.
Brian will have to, he'll probably be sitting there cringing watching the video when it's done. But it was fun. It was a blast.
Take a muscle relaxer
Yeah.
when you watch
Yeah,
the video.
before you watch it, you gotta drink a beer, relax a little. Okay. But hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. We're out here in front of Orange County Hot Rods. Thank you, Aaron.
Oh yeah.
Thank you,
Pleasure.
Brian.
Yeah. It was awesome.
It was awesome. 61 Impala. It was fun. Please give us a big thumbs up and subscribe. See you next time.